I met a gypsy.
What's the most exciting form of racing for you at the moment? What do you enjoy the most?
I like a lot of all the forms. I really like American flat track.
Yeah.
I like to watch the Supercross. Actually, Paula this weekend was my first ever pro outdoor national I've
Really?
been
What'd you
to.
think?
No, it was cool. It was cool, and I'd really like to thank MX Sports for everything they did to accommodate for me to be there. I'm very grateful for that, and I know a lot of the people there. A lot of the teams and a lot of the personnel and things. But no, I like it. I enjoy it, and the thing is, I like about because I'm really into fitness, and those guys are too, and so I feel like there's a common thread there, and just in the way they prepare and train, and I really admire that about them, and I like that part, and so I really like the Supercross, motocross element, but also the road racing. I really like all the disciplines. I try to follow everything.
Yeah. The speed when you see those guys live at Parla is pretty incredible, right? Like just how hard they're hitting shit and just like how fast those guys are actually riding. And like I think Jet, Hunter, and Sexton, and then I think like Hayden, Levi, and Tom Vial were just like clear standouts over the weekend.
Well, that's what I said. The cream always rises to the top, and but the crazy thing is about I think the Supercross world, where it transitions into outdoor motocross, fairly quickly because the Supercross season just ended and the outdoors just started. As I said before, skateboarding is just a constant state of ass busting, where motocross is just about managing injury.
Mm.
It's like when you watch the NFL guys, by the time they do all their regular season, they get through the playoffs, those guys are beat up. And it's just a matter of which team is the less beat up, for the Super Bowl that it typically is going to win. So I think it's important for a motocross effort to have an infrastructure set up that is really highly focused on managing potential injury, and if injuries happen, being able to help that situation recover in a much faster state, which I'm actually involved now with Jason Thibault from Superhuman Protocol, and this is something that we can bring to the table and actually help these guys, not only in the performance of their fitness level, but also in their recovery and also when they get injured. But that just seems to be the key is, it's not that you just named off those top guys that did exceptionally well, but maybe there's some other guys that are nursing some injuries, just like Tomac wasn't there because he was hurt. So I just kind of, what state are these guys at? Because you could go to the starting line and this guy's at 80%, and this guy's at 40, and this guy's at 95. So, that's going to determine a lot in that because it's a hard sport.
Mm. Yeah, and I mean, I think even Levi's still got sore ribs from a crash that happened in Nashville.
See, that's what I'm saying. And even you think they don't get hurt in racing, but they get, they strain their knee in testing, or they bang this or bang it, and it's always these nagging little things that can go wrong. And the problem is when you go to the starting line or go to the gate, if you're hurting, you're thinking about it. And you may not think you're thinking about it, but your body is. And that's taken away from what I call that forward momentum. And each time you start subtracting away, it gives these other guys an advantage. And so it's trying to find a way to minimize that. And so when your guy goes to the line, he's confident and he's thinking strictly about what he should be thinking about.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.